executive producer. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey.
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player. I mean, all you got to do is run fast, jump high, and you get a medal. You feel me what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, but if you want to be the best hooper in the world, you got to shoot, you got to defend, you got to think at a high level, and Shep does not do that.
Oh, shots fired.
It's the truth.
Perk, you know I've been in MP's corner the whole time.
Somewhat.
You don't think come on now.
Come on, man.
You don't think Shep can learn those things?
JJ, man, honestly, I really don't. I really don't, man. I've been working on my craft for years, for decades at that. And my results speak for themselves in both wins and losses. I mean, what has Shep done so far? Other than filming his little reality TV show and going around shopping for chains, he ain't done nothing.
It's a good show.
Come on, man.
It's more entertaining than his game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, me, I'm a student of the game. I've watched plenty of tape on this guy, and he just doesn't think on a high level.
MP, we keep it real on here. I got to ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
I'm going to say this as calmly as possible.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but
Hey guys, what's up? It's Trey Riggs. I'm now the city champion of NBA 2K23. It's honestly unbelievable, and it's such an honor to win this award. I use a 6'8" point guard, and it can do a little bit of everything. It has defense, it can shoot, it can dribble. I average 16 points per game.
Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
So the Nets starting five. They've got Cameron Johnson. Also O'Neal out there. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Clock at 4. That's tipped. Oh, and here we go. On the Kumbo. Nobody back. A very nice moment for MP. Gives it out. Making a change here. MV's checked in. Then for the Nets, Simmons comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie. Pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. MP against Bridges. Here's MP. He doesn't hit that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He needs to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
Thank you, David. Yeah, they're trying to devise a way to contain some big-time weapons.
And guys, it has got to be a collective effort. Really important that they have the trust, and helping one another will be key.
And I think it's going to be hard, obviously, because this is an opponent that can really space you out as well as get to the rim. So you've got to be sound and disciplined.
And here is Curry after the three-pointer from MP. Bridges misses.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The three from MP. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Thomas's shot is off.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
MP with it, outguarded by Simmons. MP deciding where to go with it. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA. Hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the Bucks making a change here. Crowder's checked in. Harris is checked in for the Nets. Here's Simmons. That one a little long. For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis. And here's MP for 3. Simmons pulls it in. Nets trail by 11. Here's Harris. Milwaukee with the rebound. Coming into this having notched to win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all, but Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. He gets that one. With how well MP has been playing lately, it's a little surprising, Greg, that more fans haven't gotten behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving them what they want, unless what they wanted was Shep on. Then it'll take a lot of great nights for MP to satisfy those fans.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way, stay aggressive, and try to battle back.
MP, no good.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
I love the aggressiveness of Seth Curry right there. Despite that frame, guys, he is not afraid of getting fouled.
With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Harris. It's up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Harris has got 5 now.
Well, catch and shoot. Is that Joe Harris' specialty? I think it is.
Carter kicks to MP. Buries it from three-point range. And the Bucks lead by 8. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But, Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round, but clearly his team believed in him, and the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
And here is Curry after the three-pointer from MP. Just 3 to shoot. Basket good.
I'll tell you, Seth Curry, when he shoots the basketball, picture-perfect release, that is so pretty.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Carter, the pass to MP. Jacks up a 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And Simmons kicks to Johnson. Out to Harris from deep. And the Nets, another 3.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harris against MP. From outside the arc. They get it back. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 16 points for him.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
He got it up, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to
33. The Nets. 25.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. O'Neal is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Bridges, and it's Claxton in at the center position.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And the dunk by MP.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Passes to O'Neal. On the wing, Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years. Assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. The pass to O'Neal. Here's the lob for Harris. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Harris against Connaughton. Now here is Harris. Not a lot of room. Lopez with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Yes, that goes in.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And while you can't get it all back in one possession, just stay after it, keep attacking, and see what happens. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Lopez has mastered the art of the pump fake. He gets the defense lifted. Terrific patience.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Milwaukee.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Now, here's Bridges. 7 points in the game. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the three.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And a wide open look for MP. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got a pair of triples in the second now for Milwaukee. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes we're going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. And here is O'Neal, following the three from MP. O'Neal kicks to Dinwiddie. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And it's the Bucks on the break. MP outside. Offensive rebound. And to Tacumbo.
And how about the attack there? Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Bridges outside. Here he goes. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his third assist on the night. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Craig, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Offensive rebound. And it won't fall on the short-range shot from MP. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Chris. So it's Milwaukee controlling the game and finishing the...
With the score, your Bucks, 62, the Nets, 42.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little. He's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Ben Simmons. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And here's MP for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 30 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Holiday out there with Joe Ingles. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And he gets the bucket.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy.
MP outside. To the inside. Inside. And to Tecumbo. Doesn't go that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Brooklyn ball.
So it's Brooklyn now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. There's O'Neal with the three.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
The three from MP. It's hauled in by Claxton. That's trailed by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's O'Neal with the three. Another miss by O'Neal. Milwaukee's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. To the paint. And Giannis throws it down.
And maybe the most makeable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. O'Neal with it. 8 points for him. And here is Ingles. Here's Giannis. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Back to Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks leading by 22. MP outside. Poke loose. Bridges with the steal. And the foul called on MP.
Number 3.
That's his first foul.
First personal
And
foul.
now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
There's O'Neal with the three.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Pass to Giannis. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. MP's got 33.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Timeout called the Nets. MP's really making a difference here.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
The Bucks making a change here. Carter's checked in. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Curry is inside. Defended by Carter. Pass to O'Neal. Passes it to Claxton. And the Nets miss again.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
MP against Bridges. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.